go to a brand new day and just so it's completely fresh. What I'm going to do, I want to add my breakfast. When you use this app after a while, it remembers foods that you eat a lot and that are frequent. But let's just give an example of I'm eating something that I've never eaten before. How do I put it into MyFitnessPal? So let's say it's for breakfast. Go add food. Bear with me. Add food. You can either search or you can scan a barcode. So let's pretend I'm searching. I'm having peanut butter on toast. So I could scan this barcode, but I'll show you both ways. Let's search it. So white choc wonderful. If you've never eaten this food before, it won't come up. So just press search. So this top one, if I go into that, then you can see that it is by tablespoon. That's the measurement that it has given you. So I enter by gram. So I use grams. So if I see tablespoon, I'm like, meh, I don't want to use that one. So go back. The next one underneath it, it says grams next to it, okay? So this then is entering it by gram. So if you only want to have 5 grams, I just go here and go to 1 gram. So now I'm measuring 1 gram and I'm having 10 grams. And it's given me the calories up the top there and the macro breakdown next to it as well. So 10 grams, tick, yes, added. So now that is added to my breakfast. If I was to scan this, go back to add, press the little barcode up the top next to this search bar. So see the search bar? There's a little blue barcode. Press that blue barcode. It will bring up your camera. This is massive Inception right now. And then put that on your barcode. When you do that, it will come up with the product and you can again change the grams, go 1 gram, 10 grams and add. Then I want to add my bread. Again, you can search or you can add. I don't actually have bread here to scan. So let's just pretend I'm having it on sourdough because I love sourdough. So type in sourdough. Again, I've eaten this, so it's going to come up with an entry. And you can see you can do it by gram, you can do it by slice. I'm going to go to this sourdough bread because I've used it before. And I'm going to say I'm having 2 slices and add that. So now what I've done is let's pretend I'm having more peanut butter. Let's say I'm having 20 grams peanut butter. So far I've got 2 pieces of bread and peanut butter. This now is my entry for breakfast. So you can see above in that blue section, it's got carbs, fat, protein, and those are the macros for just that meal. If you want to say enter your own, so say I've got these, which you guys know I love. Say I've got my Ashy Buns treats. There's no barcode on the back of this packet, so I'll need to enter it myself. So I will go add food, and then if it's not on, so say I search it and it's not on the list, scroll down and go to create a food. What it's going to do is bring up a brand name and description and whatever. So I would enter in, so let's go Ashy Buns, cherry treat mix. And then now is when you look at the label in the back. So the serving size is 32 grams. So I would type in 32 grams. And then how many servings per package? There is 8. Okay, then I would go next. You literally just type in the information that is on the back of the label, but that's how you add a food if it doesn't have a label. Those are your 3 ways of adding food. So you can search it by the barcode, or you can enter your own. So there are 3 ways you want to stick to adding your food. And those are kind of your basics of how to add the food. So this is what I entered. So if I scroll down to the bottom, obviously I'm just like, I'm curious. I wonder how many grams I've got left. Go to nutrition, the little pie graph down the bottom. You can see that I've only had 10 grams from 160 and I've got 150 left. I've had 47 carb out of 190, I've got 143 grams left. So however far across that bar is of that section is kind of how much you've got left. That is how you will check your macros for the day. Let's go yesterday and go all the way down to my nutrition, and then it will bring it up, and you can see there that I had 0 protein left. So I had 160 from 160, 191 from 190, and 67 from 68 grams of fat. You can see my sugar is 15 grams over, my fiber is under, but honestly, I focus just on the 3 macros rather than focusing on all of those micros, because that just confuses me. And I'm like, oh, but my sugar's over. Like, doesn't matter. You hit your macros perfectly. That doesn't matter. I like to say to be within 5 grams of your macros. Your calories will not add up perfectly. So you can see on that day, yesterday, I had 40 calories remaining, but my macros were sweet. So I stopped there. If you go over, so there'll be a day 33 calories over, but let's go down to my nutrition, and you can see that I was 3 grams over carbs and my fat was hit perfectly and my protein was 1 gram left. If I go to this little tab, macros up the top, you can see it compares it with your goal percentage and what you actually hit. So you can see I perfectly hit those percentages, even though the grams were out by like 1 or 2. Doesn't matter. I really hope that makes sense. I really just try and focus on those protein, those carbs, those fats. So remember that throughout the day, that's how you can check what you're up to. So just go down the bottom, go to nutrients, and then that is what you've got left for the day. As your day progresses, those bars obviously fill up and you can see what you have left. Alright, so say I know that I'm going to have the exact same thing I had today that I'm going to have tomorrow. What you can do, there's different ways of copying food to the next day to make it really easy for yourself. But let's say that I'm copying my lunch from today to tomorrow. So I would go edit, and it brings it up like this, and you can tick certain ones, or you can tick the whole meal, or you can tick the whole day. So you can go meal, individual, or everything. So if I'm literally eating the exact same thing every day, I would copy the whole day. But I'm just going to copy my lunch. So let's tick lunch, and then down the bottom, see where it says copy, press copy, and then you can pick where you want to change it to. I can change the meal on this tab, so I can go dessert, and I want it for tomorrow, and just tick, and then it says copy to tomorrow. Then just go to tomorrow in your diary, and you can go down to dessert, and then that exact meal is copied there. So that's how you copy food from day to day.